Hey all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly value, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your hostess, femininity coach, and author of the Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So I got a video to share with you guys. This is, you can see the title, Priorities. Ohio mom ditches kids for 3 days to play liposuction surgery support for friend in Florida. I guess this is what's being a girl's girl. Is this what they're talking about? Is this what the Boneyard's talking about? When they talk about being a girl's girl, when they're talking about supporting your friends and da-da-da-da-da, right? This is what they used to. This is what is being talked about. I'm going to go ahead and play the news clip. Here we go.
This 32-year-old Westlake mom put her children in danger when she left them home alone and without a phone. The mom would check in with FaceTime via a laptop or monitor them from the home's security cameras.
Police department.
Yeah.
Hi. Are you okay?
Yeah.
And if it wasn't for a concerned teacher, police may have never known these kids were alone.
She kind of reported to her teacher that she talked to mom on the camera last night and that mom ordered them Uber Eats and left it at the door.
Police say the apartment was filthy and there was liquid spilled all over the floor. While officers were there, one of the twin girls slipped and fell.
Oh goodness. Are you okay?
Westlake prosecuting attorney Michael Maloney was horrified when he got the case.
Remote work's one thing, remote mom is another.
Eventually, police tracked down the grandmother.
Do they always stay here like this?
Judge ruled this 32-year-old West
Stay here like this?
No, my daughter, her friend was in the hospital.
And the grandmother wasn't alerted by the daughter that she was going to be going out of town, leaving the kids alone?
No, it was worse. Mom lied to her mother. There were adults that were available to help out.
The mom, Dominique Knowles, was out of state. She took her 8-month-old son with her, but left her 3 other kids at home. Police were able to prove she spent 2 nights in Miami.
She lied. We have pretty good technology and pretty trained detectives. They showed her leaving Hopkins Airport, timed the calls showing mom at an airport in Miami. And when mom was confronted with that, she changed her story and said something about having to be in Miami because her friend needed liposuction surgery.
Police arrested Knowles and charged her with child endangerment.
Announce yourself, Dominique.
There was a patio door that was unlocked when the officers were there. Every teacher and counselor at the school said there is no question these girls would have wandered off given the chance.
Knowles was found guilty.
Stay here like this?
No, my daughter.
So the children's ages were 10 and 7-year-old twins. So there was a 10-year-old and then 2 7-year-olds. The littlest baby she took with her. The saddest part is that they're saying that there were adults available to watch the children. So they didn't have to be left alone. They didn't have to be left alone to begin with, because the reason that you left them holds no weight. This is why I was saying, is this what being a girl's girl is about? Because your friend and her BBL was more important than the safety of your children. And these are the females that sit up and say that they're good moms. These are the ones that she thought sending Uber Eats and checking in on them every once and again was parenting. She thought that was good enough security that her kids would be all right while she was gone for days to deal with another grown individual that made her own decision to go get a BBL. That's her business. Girl, I'll see you when I get back. I don't have nobody to watch the kids, or I can't pay for the kids to be watched. Girl, call me. Let me know how it go. That's what you do. Yet, that was not acceptable. It was more acceptable for you to leave your children, apparently from what the detective said, she lied to the grandmother about it and didn't tell her that she was going out of town. So you didn't even, not only did you not allow the father, whoever the fathers are for these children, you didn't even alert your family because you knew it was going to be stupid. Because you knew they was going to tell you, girl, what is you doing? And then you want to send Uber Eats to them and DoorDash to them. That's how you making sure they eat. But you're not making sure that they're okay, though. What if they're not okay, though? Children need supervision. They're children for a reason. If they didn't need the supervision of their parents, then they would be able to be grown and live on their own if they didn't need supervision. You got to watch kids all the time. You can't. Children are children. They make kid decisions. And you leave them in a position to have to make decisions without your guidance. Now, if they do something you don't want them to do, now you're going to be mad at them. But you put them in a position to make decisions that you should be making for them. This isn't, I'm gone for 15 minutes. I ran to the store real quick. I'll be right back. This is not that. You were gone long enough for for people to become suspicious that you were not there. Because they kids. So she telling the teacher about how she talked to you on camera and all that kind of stuff. She's not knowing, being a child, she's not knowing that the dots will be connected, that an adult will infer other information from this. So if you got to talk to your mom at a distance, that means she's not at home. And if she's not at home, how long have she not been at home? And if she's not at home for an extended amount of time and you're at home, that's a problem. That's a whole problem. Now you have been arrested and your children got to be wherever they got to be. Is that same friend with the BBL going to raise your kids for you? Is she going to take up where you left off? Is that what's going to happen? Is the friend that you felt was so much more important than the safety and security of your children, is that friend now going to turn around and, you know what I'm saying, reciprocate the favor by taking your kids and raising them and making sure, since it was on her account that you left? And then I'm not even going to blame the friend because you grown. You grown. She ain't held no gun to your head make you make that decision. And she not your friend anyway. Because if that was really your friend, this is how selfish females are. This is how selfish these hyenas are. Because if I'm your friend, so-called, and you're willing, we friends enough, close enough for you to be willing to support me in my surgery, but I know you got kids, I'm not going to let you come with me. Man, watch your kids, girl. It ain't even that serious, girl. I will call you and let you know how it went. Go by yourself. You grown enough to be trying to go get a BBL somewhere. Go by yourself. I would not have allowed my friend to come with me. No, we're not booking no tickets. No, you stay at home with your kids. What is we doing? What are we doing? But this is how selfish the friend is. Because you know she got kids. You know she ain't bringing with her. So you know what I'm saying? You was cool with her leaving the kids, or did the mother lie to everybody? Did she tell the friend, yeah, I left him with my mama? This is how you know that these women, they don't be wanting these kids. They don't care nothing about these kids. Because if there were adults available to watch these children and make sure that they were okay for the time that you was gone, why wouldn't you put your children in the best possible situation to make sure that they were safe and okay? Why wouldn't you do that? The fact that they don't do that lets me know that they be hoping something happened to them kids. They be hoping something happened to them kids. They just don't have the gumption to do it themselves. They too cowardly to do it themselves, whatever they were. But they be wanting them kids to go away. They be wanting something to happen to them. That's why they be leaving them like this. Because this is not a one-off. It's a lot of news stories. I just don't report them that these women be leaving their kids behind. Just be leaving them. Just be gone. I'm out in the street. I'm doing whatever I'm doing. I'm doing me. with the kids at the house, little kids too. Not no 15, 16, 17. Y'all. I'm talking about little kids that need their mama, that you don't trust them to work the stove, stuff like that. This is what we talking about. They be wanting something to happen to them kids. She would have been all right had she came back and them kids was gone, or something had to happen to them. Because why wouldn't you put them in a position to be safe with somebody in their care if you're gone? Why wouldn't you make sure that they was in the best possible position and making sure they okay? Why wouldn't you do that? So you just telling me there's nobody, and if there's nobody to watch them, and this is not an emergency, you don't gotta be gone, then don't leave. They don't be caring about them. They do not be caring about these kids. They cry and whine and act like they care about these kids. They do not care about these kids, and they don't care about no kids because of the push to get rid of them, to delete them, and all that kind of stuff. Deleting babies and stuff. They pushes for it. They don't want these kids. They don't even love them. They don't want them. They don't like them. They don't love them. Nothing. And it's a shame. Because there's women in this world that would love children and can't have them. No matter what they do, they can't have kids. And here you got these hyenas can pop them out like candy. And they don't even want them. They won't even make sure the kids, is comfortable or somebody watch them or nothing. They just leave them wherever they at and make them fend for themselves. And if they can make it, they make it. And if they don't, they don't. But then she's supposed to be, coddled, and somebody's supposed to make sure she's okay. Like, girl, what? Jump down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your hostess, The Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.